I'm sure you enjoyed the theory of scales. Now we'll take it a bit further. We want to go into relative pitch ear training. For you to stop singing off notes, you have to learn how to relate one pitch to the other. One pitch to the other. So we start from relating every note to your home note, which is your do. So do this. This is do. So you take this exercise. Do, re, do, mi, do, fa, do, so, do, la, do, ti, do, do, ti, do, la, do, so, do, fa, do, mi, do, re, do. You can repeat that. The next one, we take the intervals of thirds. We take our first note and the third one. So we move from do to mi. Do, re, mi. So we do do, mi. We go to the next note, the next diatonic note. Yeah, I told you re is not the next note to do, but in the diatonic scale, which is your major scale, re is next there. So from do, you go to re, then you skip the next note after re, which is your mi, and go to fa. Re, fa. After re, you go to mi. You skip the next note after mi, which is fa, and go to so. So you do do, mi. Mi is the third. You go to re. What is the third of re? Fa. You go to mi. What is the third of mi? Mi, fa, so. Mi is 1, fa, 2, so, 3. Mi, so. Then you go to fa, 2, 3. Fa, so, la. So fa, la. You go to so. What is the third of so? Ti. You go to la, ti, do, do, ti. Now some people might have used air. Ti, do, re. You just go above and you start another octave. Ti, do, re. And you end on do, mi. So we do thirds. 1, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 5, and like that. So let's go. Do, do, mi, re, fa, mi, so, fa, la, so, ti, la, do, ti, re, do, mi. Mi, do, re, ti, do, la, ti, so, la, fa, so, mi, fa, re, mi, do. Can you do that again? Do, mi, re, fa, mi, so, fa, la, so, ti, la, do, ti, re, do, mi. Mi, do, re, ti, do, la, ti, so, la, fa, so, mi, fa, re, mi, do. Now, we go to fourths. This exercise, you have to do it every day until you can do it without watching this video. Do, fa. That's your first and your fourth. Then you move to the next. Re, so. Next. Mi, la. Fa, ti. So, do. La, re. Ti, mi. Do, fa. Fa, do. Mi, ti. Re, la. Do, so. Ti, fa. La, mi. So, re. Fa, do. Can you guess the notes now? Guess it. Now, anytime you want to guess a note, you have to go back to your home note, which is your do. Do. If you hear any strange notes, quickly run your tonic suffer. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa. And then you meet the note that you're looking for along the way. Okay? So, let's go. We go half thirds, minor thirds. So, your third is do, mi. Then you have the do, mo. Do, mi. Minor third is do, mo. Re, fa. Your re, fa is also a minor third. From re, if you want to go to the major third from your re, it will be re, fi. I know you must have heard fi, so, do, mo, re, fa. Then another minor third is fa, zi, fa, zi. Another minor third is so, to, so, to. Anytime you hear a very a specific minor third, they sound like another minor third. So your so, to sounds like la, do in another key. La, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. La, do, but it's actually so, to. So you have to be aware that a certain note in this land is another note in another land. So, fa, zi on this key is la, do on another key, on another key. La, do is fa, zi. Re, fa. On another key is la, do. On another key is do, mo. Because do, mo on this our former key is also a minor third. Don't be confused. Go through this my exercise. I'm going to put it on the board and I want you to write it down. You write your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then between do and re, you put a space. Between re and mi, you put a space, a bigger space. Between mi and fa, no space. Between fa and so, put space. Between so and la, put space. Between la and ti, put space. Between ti and do, no space. So write your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Don't put space between mi, fa. Just a little space between mi, fa and ti, do. Others, no space. So on top, you write the missing notes where you have the space. So, do, do. On top of the space between do and re, write D-E, which is your D. I want you to do this on a piece of paper. Don't use your phone. Find a piece of paper and write it there. Do. Between do and re, you have D. Between re and mi, you have re. Between fa and so, on top, you have fi. Between so and la, on top, you have zi. Between la and ti, you have to. To. No, you have li. Between la and ti, la, ti, la, to. Sorry. La, ti, la, li. When you're coming down, you change the pattern. Because in a chromatic scale, the ascending order, you sharpen all the notes. Descending order, you flatten the notes. To flat means to move from one semitone to the next semitone. So your do to re is a full tone. That's why it sounds perfect. Your do to D is semitone. That's why it sounds like it's kind of off. So when you're coming down, we change it. So below, I want you to write between do, ti, there's nothing. Below. So you've written di, re, fi, si, li on top. If you wrote it very well, you're going to have di, re, fi, si, li on top of those spaces. Down, below this tonics of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, below it write do, ti, there's nothing. Ti, between ti and la, there's to, T-A-W. Between la and so, write law, L-A-W. Between so and fa, write F-E, fi. Now, F-E is the only note that doesn't change whether it's going or coming. Between fa and mi, there's nothing. So you have to know that mi, fa, mi, ti, do, ti, there's nothing. So between mi and re, write mo, M-A-W. Between re and do, write raw, R-A-W. What you're going to get is what I show you now on the board.